Hey Sagittarius, welcome to December. It's your birthday month, which is why I'm wearing this shirt with the arrows. So, I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best birthdays for you. Ooh. Wow. Archangels that will be with you or that you can call upon in times of need. You got Gabriel and you got inspiration. I'm not sure, but I feel like you got that last month as well. And then as a secondary note, you got Michael, I am presence, which to me always says the remembrance of your own divinity, because that's the inspiration you receive. And to really receive that, there needs to be a bit of cleansing done. Emotional purging, maybe. Mental purging. I am, as always, going to read from the book. Just for this. I think that starting in January, I am going to do these readings differently. So, let's see. Inspiration. Sorry about the glare. Take a deep breath and visualize your breath force as a beautiful blue light filling you. Gabriel will guide you to connect with the flow of the universe, with God's breath. When flow occurs thus, Gabriel removes the tensions and holding points that have prevented you from creating love and joy in your life. Inspiration means to be influenced by the divine. And if you can take several moments to enjoy Gabriel's breath as your breath, relaxation will abound, and creative ideas will swiftly flow into your consciousness. Therefore, allow stillness to facilitate the flow. Pushing doesn't allow, it merely creates resistance. Chant Ra, Amen, that's R-A-A-M-E-N, 3 times for the channel of angelic inspiration to remain open, and yet protect yourself with a golden light around your aura as you move through the business of life. Thereby, you will protect the exquisite vulnerability of your soul's truth. Ra, Amen. Ra, Amen. Ra, Amen. And you see here where it says inspiration means to be influenced by the divine. Exactly. The word inspiration comes from the Latin word that means in spirit. And basically, literally, it means that your spirit is actually embodying you, or you're embodying your spirit, and you have a connection to the divine because you're aware of your own divinity. Okay, so guys, so next what I do is I pull three oracle cards. I shuffle for 3 different oracle cards: mind, body, spirit, and then I shuffle for a 4th one, which is love. But the 3 cards that I shuffle for initially are always clarified by tarot, and it's by 3 different tarot cards that I shuffle from 3 different decks, and blah 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 blah. Just always have to explain. And the decks will be in the description box. I'm not going to name them as I'm doing the reading. So first we're going to shuffle for your mental card, okay? What's going on for Sagittarius in December? I almost said July. That's really weird. Don't know what that's about. Something's going on in July, maybe? A mess. Whoa. Okay. Listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. Exactly. And that includes not listening or not allowing others' negative projections or opinions or thoughts that they say to you about you. Don't let that seep into your mind and stay there. And that's exactly why we got that Raphael cleansing angel card on the bottom of this inspiration. Isn't that interesting? Because as well, underlying this is authenticity. It says, trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. Exactly. And it sounds like already that maybe you're a little filled up with other people's negative input. So what's going on with your physical health, your physical body? Sagittarius. Okay. Ow. Forward movement. This is so crazy. And underlying this is get clear. Once again. Forward movement. If you can get clear, it sounds like. So whatever it is you're working on or working with, you need some clarity still. And that clarity comes when not only our mind is clear, but our emotions and our body. I mean, if you have murky waters coursing through your veins, things aren't going to be so clear, right? Because like everything is connected to the other, and everything affects the other, and it slows things down. Okay. Now, Spirit. Ooh. Let's do another. Okay. Spirit card for Sagittarius. Archangel, Spirit guides, ancestors. Let's give us a card for the Spirit of Sagittarius. Sorry, I meant to have these in view. They're not real, by the way, but still, they're really pretty, and I thought that they would add a nice bit of light for you guys reading. There we go. Spirit. Sagittarius, Spirit. December 2018. We have a birthday month. Can you believe that we're already in December 2018? Whoa. Spirituality and religion. Yep. I always see that as authentic truth, vows. Who got this? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't matter, but it does because it's always a connection point. I think in November, Capricorn got exactly this. And either that or it was reversed, but either way, they got the same two cards. So that's interesting. Okay. So now, as a side note, and I say this as a side note because, again, no matter what, whatever we're seeking, whatever the thing is that we want to attain or gain, it's impossible to get there and feel totally whole unless we've worked out or we're in the process of working out whatever our core wounds are, whatever our inner, whatever it is that's screaming to us. And every person we meet is going to be a reflector of that for us. They're going to project that to us so that we can say, wait a second, oh, there's something I'm not looking at inside of myself. So love, though, for Sagittarius. What is the love card for Sagittarius for December 2018? What I was saying at the very beginning of this, though, is I feel like this is going to be one of the best birthdays you guys have if you are able to clear your minds because of the whole fact that your ruling planet is in your sign, which is amazing. It means you're home in Jupiter. And I don't know how often Jupiter, I'm not really familiar with how often Jupiter transits, but I know it's one of the outer planets, and I know that indicates that it's longer than the other planets, than, like, say, Mars or Venus. Whoa. Aw, you got two. I'm just going to keep the one out. So you got power. Whether that means you're gaining your own power back. And then you got celebration. So to celebrate I see that again is to celebrate your own inner authenticity and your own spirit. Because look underlying. This is emerging. It's like your true self is being reborn, and it's slowly re-emerging. So now let's clarify these. Okay, so what am I going to do here? Let's see. These are probably going to be a little bit shorter than the last ones. I noticed that, some of the hour-long readings that I did, I don't think it benefited people as much because they didn't stay for the whole reading and they didn't really hear the message. But let's see. Okay, so let's clarify the Listen Only to Love mental card, or the card that's in the mental position. Let me shuffle these once more, actually. Interesting. King of Swords, Mind, Princess or Page of Pentacles, Body. Two of Cups, emotional decision that you gotta make. Interesting. Okay. Archangels, your guides, ancestors. Please clarify this. Listen only to love card. Oh, wow. Okay, you got the star as one of your first ones. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. Oh my gosh, look at this. Balance on the bottom of the deck. You may be dealing with an Aquarius that you need to balance out with. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart that needs to either be more expressed or less, like the type of energy of Aquarius. You need a balance between you as the fire, Sagittarius, the fire in you, and the air in you, I guess, maybe. Or again, it could be somebody you're dealing with, or it could just be the energy. And the energy, though, is very positive because the energy of the star is hope, it's renewal, it's healing. So you may be healing some things mentally in December. Ooh. Yeah, I think you are. What? Yeah. The moon reversed. Interesting. So clearly you are. Okay. One more. I just clarify this card for mental position of Sagittarius, December 18. Need one more. Whoa. Where is that card? It just flew. It just flipped and I don't know where it went. Oh no. Wait a second. Did it flip? Guys. Can't find it. That's interesting as hell. Because the moon represents, things that are hidden, mysterious. That is really freaking weird. So I guess it wanted to flip and it just ended up going back into the deck. So here we go again. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one. Oh, okay. I see you. What? Oh, it's awesome. The Ace of Swords to clarify all of this. And I love that, again, it's clarifying your mental position card. Wow. Yep, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck underlying all of this, tradition, belief. Basically, I feel you're coming back to your roots. You're coming back to who you've always really been. Moon reversed after the star card. Interesting. Okay. Because the moon reversed can mean a few things. You know, positive and negative. Well, what I see though, okay, so what's on the horizon for listening only to love and clearing out the muck and the clutter from your mind is healing, is renewal. It's the star, it's hope, and it's really it wants you to embrace that. Okay. And I love how the symbology is the star, or the what's it called? I forget what. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. You know what I'm saying, but it's a representation of the all four elements combined. It's the triangle upright, the triangle downward, and everything in between. Because if you see the line in the star, it also represents earth and water. Or wait. Yes, or earth and air. Or water and air. Sorry. Yeah, water and air, because those are the only ones that have the lines in them. Anyway. Then you got the moon reversed, which can indicate you're releasing fears, which this is what I'm saying. You're releasing all that BS that's been trapped in your mind and even in your body, from whether that's from family or people in your life in your past when you were a kid or whatever, or even recent. If you're not a kid, I don't know who I'm reading for, but we all have wounds, right? We all have wounds from our youth, and not many of us ever really work them out. Many of us just keep inviting the same wound to be, or the same, I guess, harsh reality that keeps eating away at that wound that's never been healed. But really, what that always represents is the need for us to heal it ourselves before we can even ever go out and find someone else or expect anyone else to heal it. Nobody can heal your wounds but you. So this is releasing fear, but it's also a feeling of confusion, and you're not feeling happy because of these things that are coming up. I'm sure it has to do, again, with your ruling planet being in its home sign. So it's bringing you to truth. That is what Sagittarius represents, is truth, the wisdom of the truth, higher knowledge, spiritual knowledge, spirituality and religion. So it's like really you are coming into who you really always were, but it's like it's uncomfortable for you because you're not used to it, and that's obviously very normal. But I guarantee you, see, like once you get out of this, you got the Ace of Swords, which is like a new mental clarity. Yeah. It's like breakthrough. It's like having the light bulb moment that's like, I got it. It's also, though, what's interesting is, remember, for love, you got power, and look what she's doing. She's blowing air. And that's what this is Lord of the root of powers of air. So the power of your mind. So you're going to have that clarity, and you're going to be able to manifest more of the things that you desire and, are looking to bring to fruition for your own life, as well as not having as many maybe mirrors coming to you. So let me shuffle these as well again, because interesting. 10 of Mirrors and the Judgment card. Interesting. Okay. Not the best shuffler, but oh well. 5 of Mirrors. Wow. Oh my god, terrible at shuffling. Okay, so now let's clarify this forward movement card for your physical body. So, Archangels, ancestors, please clarify for Sagittarius their body card, or the card that is in position of body. Forward movement is what it says. Oy. Wow. Oh my god. Yup. Queen of Mirrors, Queen of Cups. Hold on, let's get 2 more. Ooh. Too many. It's okay. Oop. I almost dropped my deck. Sorry. Just trying to look at this real quick, because if you see this Queen of Cups, you see how the moon is represented there as well. And the owl is the one of wisdom, which, remember, underlying this at the end was the Hierophant, which is that wisdom, which is that traditional, like, knowing. And underlying this was vows, which is that, to say, again, your soul knows what to do, and your soul comes here vowing to make sure that that happens in this lifetime, because there maybe have been many lifetimes prior that dream never came to fruition because of holding these fears. So the Queen of Mirrors, or the Queen of Cups, is like the highest emotional vibration. It's the intuition that comes from your emotion. I mean, this is why she's represented as an older woman. But it's like you're mature about your emotions. You understand how to handle them. You know, it's loving. It's sensitive, not being afraid of your sensitivity. It's a supportive energy. It's also daydreamer and psychic. So I feel like what this could actually represent is that your physical body may be, you know how everybody has some type of sense, and that could be clairvoyance, clairsentience, whatever. I believe sort of that it has to do with what your ruling element is of your chart. See, so my ruling element is air, even though I'm a fire sun sign. Most other signs that I have in my chart are air. And I have found that my mind is where my power is, but it's also where my detriment is. And if my mind is full, just like this says, of negative and not love, I easily will foresee, and manifest the negative stuff. I mean, I manifested an illness, a physical illness, because of that. And so what I'm seeing here is that your intuition not only comes from your mind, but it comes through your physical body, like the sensations you feel. And maybe you've shut that out at some point in your life, maybe in a time that you don't even remember. But I feel like you've what am I trying to say? Basically, I feel in a way like you've disassociated from your own physical body, so because of that, you don't recognize your own intuition coming through the feelings you have in your physical body. Or you also are maybe afraid of your physical power. Oh my god, look what came out again. Interesting. Underlying that, the High Priestess, intuition. You can't make this stuff up, man. Okay. How would that work? 5 of Cups after the Queen of Cups. Let's see. But it's reversed, so yeah. So it's like you're finally becoming this mentally clear and Yeah, because the mind is mentally clear. So then you're becoming this person who is very intuitive again, and you're seeing things from that higher picture or that higher vibration, which in turn leads you to healing and forgiving whatever it was that you were holding on to in your mind. So that's the forward movement, and that's going to create the spiritual sensation, the physical sensation within you that is your guide. Okay, one last clarifier, please. Wow, yes. Okay, that's crazy. And I will tell you why. Because in this deck, first of all, you have the owl here, right? And then you have forgiveness, right? Well, hold on one second. I mean, here, so I stopped for a second because I was trying to decide whether it was meant to come out upright or reversed. It was meant to come out upright for sure, because you got the Hanged Man, and look at how it's represented. The Celtic owl. And that shows me, again, your intuition coming back once you forgive and release. You may even have to forgive yourself, and that's okay. We all do. We all have things. The way I like to describe a good way of looking at our mistakes and things in life is to look at ourselves from that higher perspective of like a soul, our soul looking at our body. And we're looking at our body like the body's like the little child version of us. The body is the one that we're helping to guide and direct, but that sometimes has hiccups. And that's a part of this whole journey that we're on, you know, it's a part of being in the body. So yeah, so what you come to after releasing and becoming that, you know, grounded, emotionally grounded person again, you have a higher perspective. You have a different perspective. You also have like you really are letting these things go. Once you forgive, you finally let it go. It's not, you know, it's not holding on to those things anymore. You're just, yeah. And the reason the Hanged Man represents a different perspective is because he's hanging upside down by one foot. I believe it's his left foot in the original tarot, but I'm not 100% sure. If it is, it's his receptive foot. Maybe it's his right foot, I don't know. But either way, he's hanging upside down, which gives him a different view of the world around him. He's seeing things from upside down, which in turn actually is probably making him see certain things right side up. Those certain things, you know, that are upside down in our world, which we have plenty of. We've got plenty of people that don't understand their own divinity still. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Now, I'm going to clarify your spirituality and religion card. Let me actually shuffle these little guys. They're so cute. I love these cards. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I usually love like very elaborate, colorful, artistic. This is artistic as well, by the way. But, you know, like the reason I love these health cards or these healing cards is because of the artist, Josephine Wall. She's one of my favorite artists because of how amazing and magical her work is. It truly is. They're all like this, going through a different world when you look at her pictures or her paintings. Ah, as I say that, the world. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of really cool. Okay, Archangel Spirit Guides and Sisters, please clarify the spirituality of your vision card for Sagittarius. For December, Sagittarius, and December Spirit. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh my gosh, too many. Although they would be good if a few of them were the ones that flew out. They'll probably come back out anyway. That's the way it seems to work. That wanted to come out. 3 of Cups. I think it was straight up, right? Or upright. Oh my god. Underlying is your very own card. Major Arcana. Temperance is representative of you, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius at their highest vibration. Okay. Hi. I'm going to say it's this. I'm not going to take these because these were additional. Okay. One more, please. Oof. I don't know. This is the card. Wow. That would be pretty freaking crazy because that would mean that you've gotten literally 3 cup cards to clarify your spirituality and religion card. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna take it because it flew out. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how that applies to these two. So wait, okay. So to clarify your spirit card, you got Again, you got spirituality and religion. The first card you got out is the 3 of Cups. It's a very happy card. It's celebrations. It's reunions, and what I really feel is more so that it's a reunion with self. It's a reunion with your own spirit, you know, the inner child. And then following that is another amazing, beautiful, so it's like reuniting with your inner child and then harmonizing with your inner child, aligning with your spirit, aligning with your heart, finding the happiness again because you feel it in your heart. Now, following that, this can mean a few things. I mean, it can be seen as a negative. It can be seen as, abandonment or escapism, but it also is seen as perfect clarity. So what I really feel is you're abandoning that old part of you. And I mean that in the most positive way. It's like the quote says, how does it go? It's basically like, before you can become who you're meant to be, you must let go of who you are or who you were, So this idea in your mind of who you've been or who you were, first of all, is a false identity because we don't really have a clear cut. As a soul, yes, we do. I mean, we have things about us, but we can reinvent ourselves all the time. It's amazing, and we do it all the time. What do you call reincarnation? So yeah, last but not least, I'm going to shuffle for your spirit animal that's going to be with you or to look out for in the month of December. So that means, what time is it? Let's see, 35 minutes. So what that means is if you're, outside contemplating, or you're just having a thought somewhere and you look up or you look over or you hear possibly the sound, or you see what looks to be like this animal, whether that's, a symbol that appears to you like this animal at the time, or you see it in the clouds, or you see it in a movie, or you hear it outside of your window, whatever it is, that's a sign from you and your subconscious and spirit to alert you to the message it brings and whatever you are thinking about and how those two go together. Okay, so what is the animal? What's Sagittarius in the month of December? Animal totem for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Animal totem for Sagittarius in the summer. Wow, these cards are like really sticking together. If it doesn't fly out, I will just pick, but I always like to have them fly out. It's much more validating for everybody. Oh, what? Oh my god. You guys got the lion. Wow. The strength and courage of a lion. I'm going to leave this right here real quick so that you can screenshot it in case you do want to have the meaning, with you. Maybe you'll just have it on your phone as a screenshot and you can go back to it if you need to. If you do see this animal or experience this animal. Okay, though. So the symbolism is courage, strength, healing, protection, and life energy. It says, the lion has been a powerful symbol of strength and courage in cultures around the globe. Because of its mane and light color, it has also been associated with the sun, a symbol of heroism and the source of life and energy. In Buddhism, the lion symbolizes courage, nobility, and good luck. In medieval times, the image of a lion was a symbol of healing, and it could cure any disease as well as protect a traveler from harm. In the painting, the lion is framed in a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the circular mandala with its characteristic 4 points circumscribed a holy place. It was a means towards greater self-awareness. Oh my god. What was this whole reading about? Oh my god, that is amazing. So clearly, your spirit wants you to get rid of the negativity, the muck, whatever you have stored in your mind from the past, from other people. Don't hold on to that, okay? You've got underlying that is the dove, which is peace, inspiration, divine inspiration. The Holy Spirit is represented by the dove. So it's like your holiness is coming to light. You're starting to see that you are holy, that you are divine. Oh my God, what a great reading. Oh my God. So it's perfect because it's your birthday. The day we're born, I believe every single year on our birthday that's our new year, that's our rebirth in a sense, to take everything from the year that we've learned, that we've healed from, or that we've, understood finally about ourselves. We take that and we bring it into the new year, and we take only the positive, okay? And the negative, yes, we take, but we don't hold it in. We learn from it, or we transform it. And it looks like that's what you guys really are doing in your birthday month. If you are a late November Sagittarius, well, happy belated birthday as well. And I love you all. If you guys need a personal reading, my email is down below. It's ariatruth, ARIATRUTH @gmail.com. Any other information is below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful December. It's the last month of the year, and I hope that you guys and everybody listening goes into this new year with the understanding of our heart and the feeling of our heart. And that we always go through each experience by trying to go through and feel and respond through our heart. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in January. Bye. Have a great year, or great rest of the year.